While multiple bills have been filed this legislative session that involve access to guns, all eyes are now on the leaders here at the state's capitol to get something passed that will keep students safe. State lawmakers in Tallahassee are being forced to take up the issue of guns and mental health in the wake of last week's school shooting at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland that left 17 students dead. Earlier this morning, Governor Rick Scott hosted a series of discussions aiming to prevent future school massacres. He met with law enforcement, behavioral health, and education leaders from across the state. Among some of the issues they discussed were arming school employees, expanding background checks, and revamping the Baker Act law to keep guns from people experiencing mental health issues. Meanwhile, State Senator Dennis Baxley withdrew his bill that would have allowed designated people to carry concealed guns while on school grounds.
And I really don't want to have a gun policy fight right now. I want to solve some problems for these very vulnerable population. If we can't protect our kids, what are we good at? And there's so many ways that are part of that formula.
About 100 student survivors from the Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School shooting will be in Tallahassee tomorrow. Brandon Upzug is one of those high school shooting survivors who's already been meeting with state legislators. He spent 8 hours talking with lawmakers Monday discussing 3 main points.
Assault weapons and military-style weapons should be banned. Another agency should be made just to combat this problem, to work to cooperate with FBI and local authorities. And then the third is counselors at schools.
Student activists say they'll continue to fight for change to make sure this never happens again.
We are going to be the kids that you read about in textbooks, not because we are going to be another statistic about mass shootings in America, but because, just as David said, we are going to be the last mass shooting.
Those student survivors are expected to arrive here in Tallahassee within the next few hours. They plan to meet with lawmakers privately in the morning and then have their protest at noon. Reporting from Tallahassee, Ramsey Touchberry, WUFT News.